Alright, welcome back for more on Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. So continuing with the subclass options right here, we see we have one right up here at the top for Warlocks called the Undead. Sounds like something the Warlock would be involved with. So what's happened here? What have these Warlocks done? You've made a pact with a deathless being, a creature that defies the cycle in life and death, forsaking its mortal shell so it might eternally pursue its unfathomable ambitions. For such beings, time and morality are fleeting things, the concerns of those for whom grains of sand still rush through life's hourglass. Having once been mortal themselves, these ancient undead know firsthand the paths of ambition and the routes past the doors of death. They eagerly share this profane knowledge, along with other secrets, with those who work their will among the living. So you do something for them, they give you some knowledge. Beings of this type include, we got a nice little list here, the Demi-Lich Acererak, the Vampire Tyrant, looks like Kost the Bloody-Handed, the Githyanki Lich Queen, is that Vlaakith, the Dracolich Dragatha, the Undead Pharaoh Anktapot, and the elusive Dark Lord Azalin Rex. What a handful of names right there. So there's an example of what you might see right here for Warlock chooses this path. So they've got an expanded spell list. First level Undead feature. The Undead lets you choose from expanded spell list. Well, they got first level Bane and False Life, not bad. Second, Blindness, Deafness. Phantasmal Force is always a good one. Phantom Steed at third level and Speak with Dead, couple of good ones. Fourth, Death Ward, Greater Invisibility. And fifth, Anti-Life Shell and Cloud Kill. So that's a good list of spells. So Form of Dread, first level Undead feature. You manifest an aspect of your patron's dreadful power. As a bonus action, you transform for 1 minute. You gain the following benefits while you're transformed. So you gain temporary hit points, 1d10 plus your Warlock level. Once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can force it to make a wisdom saving throw, and if the saving throw fails, the target is frightened of you until the end of your next turn. Also, you're immune to the frightened condition. You can transform a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses after a long rest. The appearance of your form of dread reflects some aspect of your patron. For example, your form could be a shroud of shadows, forming the crown and robes of your lich patron. Or your body might glow with glyphs from ancient funerary rites and be surrounded by desert winds, suggesting your mummy patron. So good idea right there. Really make this up any way that you want. So Grave Touched is going to be a 6th level undead feature. Your patron's powers have a profound effect on your body and magic. You don't need to eat, drink, or breathe. It's good not to have to worry about those things right there. In addition, once during each of your turns, when you hit a creature with an attack roll and roll damage against the creature, you can replace the damage type with necrotic damage. So you figure if a creature is going to be resistant to your damage, maybe this one here would help you out. While you're using your form of dread, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the necrotic damage the target takes. So it's always good to be able to up your damage. So what else they have up here at 10th level, Necrotic Husk. Your connection to undeath and necrotic energy now saturates your body. You have resistance to necrotic damage. If you're transformed using your form of dread, you instead become immune to necrotic, so half or no damage from necrotic there. In addition, when you would be reduced to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to drop to 1 hit point instead and cause your body to erupt with deathly energy. Each creature of your choice that's within 30 feet of you takes necrotic damage equal to 2d10 plus your Warlock level. You then gain 1 level of exhaustion. Once you use this reaction, you can't do so again until you finish 1d4 long rest. So that's a bit harsh right there. You have to go 1 to 4 long rest before you get this back. But it's very good to have. Again, instead of going from 0, you go to 1 hit point, so you stay in the game. And it's sort of like a martyrdom right here. Sort of like as you're dying, you just explode necrotic damage. So 14th level, Spirit Projection. Your spirit can become untethered from your physical form. As an action, you can project your spirit from your body. The body you leave behind is unconscious in a state of suspended animation, so it's a bit helpless, looks like there. Your spirit resembles your mortal form in almost every way, replicating your game statistics, but not your possessions. Any damage or other effects that apply to your spirit or physical body affects the other. So what happens to one is going to happen to the other one. Your spirit can remain outside your body for up to 1 hour or until your concentration is broken, as if concentrating on a spell. When your projection ends, your spirit returns to your body, or your body magically teleports to your spirit's space, your choice. That's nice. Bring the body to you if you can't get through a wall. While projecting your spirit, you gain the following benefits. Your spirit and body gain resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Always good to have there. When you cast a spell of the conjuration or necromancy school, the spell doesn't require verbal or somatic components or material components that lack a gold cost. You have a flying speed equal to your walking speed and can hover. You can move through creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain, but you'll take 1d10 force damage if you end your turn inside a creature or an object. So that's very handy there. While you're using your form of dread, once during each of your turns, when you deal necrotic damage to a creature, you regain hit points equal to the amount of necrotic damage dealt. So deal damage and heal at the same time. Once you use this feature, you're going to need a long rest before you can use it again. So there we have the Warlock Undead, new subclass option right there. Sounds like a good one for the Warlocks. Hopefully use this one out. If you do, give us some comments down below. Till next time, good luck and good gaming.